Is retro gaming on its way out? No. Is retro gaming collecting on its way out? Maybe. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Just looking through all the recent findings in other videos and everything going on in the world today. I see a lot of people talking about the retro game bubble bursting. I don't think that's happening. I think the retro collecting bubble or trend or market is definitely at a downturn right now. We're seeing a lot of games going for less money than they used to. We see games that are supposedly very, very rare popping up for sale all the time. All your Earthbounds, all your little Samsons, games like that show up online, on eBay, at conventions, and they're really easy to get. They're not that cheap, but they're cheaper than they've been. And that's why I'm saying that I think right now we're on maybe not a full, downhill, but maybe going towards another peak to a future uphill. I think that's the direction we're going right now. All these games people want to play, they're sick of paying the crazy money for them. They just want to play them. That's one point. The other point is the whole supply and demand aspect to it. And that's where I had just mentioned about everybody having these games. People who are selling these games are getting out of it because there's too many sellers and there's not enough buyers for these sellers. So they want exorbitant amounts of money for these games, and people at this point are not willing to pay and put up the big money for them. Any kind of big trend is going to have people jumping on to make money off that trend. And once the money's not there anymore, they're gone. They don't care. Just like, the NES Classic had like a last hurrah this Sunday. Best Buy said they're going to have a bunch of them. And what do we see? Lines, camping outside Best Buy, because they're seeing now NES Minis peaking right up there, $350 plus on eBay, maybe a little lower, because that's the money. Once that supply is gone, then that's out the window. The price could go higher, could go lower, but there's no more units coming to market unless people start getting them used and whatnot. Go on to the days of seeing the ads on online. Not go on the days, but you would see a lot of people putting ads up online, on Facebook, on Craigslist, saying, I want to buy your games. I don't see those ads too much anymore. They're still there, but not like they used to. In other retro game-related news, Night Trap is coming back out for PS4 for its 25th anniversary. I like to say, I don't care. It was a shitty game then. It's a shitty game now. That game was only popular because of the notoriety it got from being a risque, mature game at that point in, 1992 when it came out. So, chasing vampire people chasing around girls in low-cut tops, that was a big deal. But it's a shitty game. It's still a shitty game. I do, however, think the packaging is neat. I saw two versions of it, one with a blue stripe, one with like an orange-yellow stripe. And my connection to that was one was like the Sega CD type packaging, the other was the Sega 32X CD type packaging. I thought that was a little neat touch to the most popular versions of that game. It was released on 3DO and stuff like that, but nobody cares. It was the Sega CD versions that were on the map for that. And the last thing to talk about, it's a quick thing. We got the release dates for Star Wars 9 and Indiana Jones 5. Just saying those two high numbers makes me laugh, but they're coming. So we have Indiana Jones 5 coming out. I wrote it down right here on my screen. July 19th, 2019. Harrison Ford is on board. Yay. Shia LaBeouf, maybe not so much. And Star Wars 9 is May 23rd, 2018. No, was it 19? I don't know, one of those two. I think it's 19. And people are saying, "Oh, why is it going to May? It's not going to be Christmas." Star Wars were usually released in May. I don't know where the Christmas thing came from. So I'm happy with it going back to May and getting back into that summer blockbuster season, where that's where it deserves to be. Fuck yeah! That's all I got for today, guys. I'll see you next time.